Good morning. It's my second day in Munich and my second day at Bauma. Yesterday I've been at Bauma, but I decided to just scan everything around just to know where to go because it's massive. And now I think I have a more structured plan of what I'm gonna do. Yesterday I participated in Operators Challenge done by Wacker Neuson at their stand.
Zwei Punkte hat er. Okay, this is just a perfect performance. Congratulations! You are our operator challenge winner. Woo! Woo! Okay! I didn't know that. What a nice job we have.
Somehow I won it, maybe just because it had to do something with excavator and balls. And apparently I'm quite good at it. So now I'm here at some countryside of Munich because there was the only hotel that had appropriate budget for me. So I'm waiting for my train. I have about 22 stations, 22 stops to take until I get to my destination, and I try to make more content from over there. And you know, we see how it's going.
Nächster Halt, Hauptbahnhof. Umstieg zum Regional- und Fernverkehr sowie zur U1, U2, U4 und U5. Lift.
So I had to take a stop before Bauma at the Mariaplatz here in Munich, as I need to buy some charger, as I left everything at home and I had to charge my phone off the TV wall, and not of the TV wall, from the TV itself, and it's like charged almost nothing over the night, so I really have to prepare better next time. But here's some beautiful Munich. So it's not yet 9, so I hope I find some store. So I finally got myself a power bank, some cables. Also got myself a toothbrush and a toothpaste, which I left at home. So whenever I travel without my Wi-Fi, then I get some problems. That's what she thinks, but I'm still optimistic because I still solved everything. But however, I haven't brushed my teeth yet, so I'm glad you couldn't smell it through the camera. So now off to Bauma. So I finally made it to Bauma. Took me like more than an hour, and obviously I forgot all my cables in Sweden. I forgot toothbrush and a toothpaste, so you have to be prepared. So I had to go to the store, and only now I could find some time to brush my teeth. Well, Bauma is just there, and we go watch what they have there. It's so huge, I don't even know what to show, where to begin. But I hope I can meet some interesting people and show you some interesting stuff. So let's go. Cute Duck is here, also came to Bauma. Don't be scared. How's Bauma this time? Do you hear? I think they're calling for me. Have to go, guys. See you inside. Okay. So we made it inside. So let's see something interesting. So now we're at the stand of the Caterpillar, probably one of the biggest stands here, at least indoors. Pretty fascinating. Huge machines. Look at the dumper, and that's absolute beast. Look at that. Never sat in one of this, but would have been an absolute dream. Let's just compare me and that wheel. So I'm almost 2 meters, 190. Quite optimistic, but look at the size of that wheel. Just huge. How about that? Everything is big here. I'm just too small. Wow, that's some monstrous excavator. I think I can just walk right under it. That's some easy access there, I can tell. Let's head outside. Some more cat exhibition here. Wow, look how many people. That's about lunchtime, probably the busiest as it can get. It usually dies out by the evening and you have more space in the morning. I think a good thing to know, if you have a ticket to Bauma, that you can also use the public transportation. That I didn't know. And I had to learn that after I already bought the tickets. And of course, much beer. Machines, beer. What can be better? So if I told you the Caterpillar excavator was huge, forget about it. Look at that Komatsu beast. That's just a dinosaur. Metal one. Look at the size of that bucket. I've been at Stilleries recently and I told that was like a Disneyland. You can forget that too, because that's the real Disneyland for men. Not only for men, of course. I don't want to be sexist. And here are the toys that I got to use quite often. And speaking of rock splitters, there's your C10, C12 and C9. I got the C12 model, and obviously the king of everything. I'd love to use that for my rock splitting, but then I also have to drill the holes with a much wider diameter, and that requires a proper rock drill, which unfortunately I don't have. But I'm not sure how much of an actual difference that is. Of course, that's the king. And also, I don't really know the difference between C10 and C12. And there's some more stuff. More, I guess, for metal and concrete. Here's a Hyundai.
So, dafür ist so ein Ding richtig praktisch. Das heißt, du kannst damit tatsächlich echt gut mit Material arbeiten. Schotter arbeiten, Split beiziehen. Du brauchst wirklich, also das Ding kann sogar leicht andrücken, noch nicht verdichten, dafür haben wir den anderen Kameraden. Den Tilt wiederum kannst du mit dem Greifer kriegen oder ohne Greifer.
So I'm at Bauma and I met accidentally, of course I'm lying, we met each other yesterday. Had some lovely dinner.
He's like my best Swedish pal. Well, not Swedish, but he's from Sweden.
But how was your time in Bauma?
Yeah, no, it's good.
Effective, right?
Yeah.
Lots of good stuff.
Tiring,
Yeah.
but good.
Now you're heading home.
Heading home. Gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you. That's definitely not the last time.
No, 100% not.
But I wish you a safe flight, mate.
you, mate.
And I'll see you somewhere on a dirtier work site.
Definitely, 100%.
Yeah.
See you
Take
later.
care.
See you
Bye. So of course, where could I be? At the Wacker Neuson stand. And show is about to start in a few minutes.
Sie haben sich den Feierabend für Wacker Neuson und Kramer entschieden. Gut gemacht. Schön, dass Sie bei uns sind. Herzlich willkommen. Annika, Stefan ist mit am Start. Das ist Fabian. Ein Träumchen. Wenn Sie mehr erfahren möchten über und zu Zero Emission, dann sind Sie dort drüben auf der Ausstellungsfläche genau richtig. Ausgestattet mit einer 3-Punkt-Kinematik. Die macht die Wacker Neuson Bagger so besonders. Das heißt, wir haben hier beim Löffel einen Gesamtdrehwinkel von 200 Grad, den wir erreichen. Jetzt natürlich fertig mit so einer Pflastersteinpalette. Kein Thema für ihn. Manövrierbar. Voll.
So show was spectacular as usual. I have seen it already like 3 times. And the stand is also magnificent, like many machines. They show the latest machines they have here, and I mean, just having a blast. Gonna go claim my hoodie that I won yesterday and operate a challenge. So it's getting late. Everyone is sort of wrapping up. But here in Wacker Neuson there is just party going on. So I'm also enjoying the ride. Why not? The weather today was lovely. There's so many machines, so many new things. Fortunately I can't film everything as I'm being a bit shy. You know me. So, but overall I think it's just great feelings, like so many people, so many things happening. You just don't know. Going on your own is probably not ideal, but it's still better than not being here. Now all the crowd died out. It's late. Everyone's getting kicked out, so I'm trying to steal my moment to be alone with those machines. This is a Komatsu stand. Pretty nice machines. I never drove any of those, but not even familiar with the machines, but it's a magnificent stand they have. They have a Formula 1 car. They have a gigantic, big, enormous dinosaur-like machine outside. I would love to sit in one of those, but it's not that easy to get there. I guess you have to know people. In Bauma, how it works, if you have an exhibitor pass, then you sneak in the morning when the crowd is not here yet, and then you can create content. But I found a life hack: if you wait long enough, then there's actually no one here anyway, and then you can create stuff, create content. But during the day it's full of people, and I believe like tomorrow, Saturday, it's going to be completely packed with people here. But you know, this is how the stand looked like. We can go check the Formula 1 car. There's someone just sneaked in there thinking that no one gonna see him, but obviously the eye is here. See, this guy is faster than Formula 1. So here's this car. I think if he wanted, he could just actually sit in this car. And there's another Komatsu. I believe it's electric, a hybrid. So here's some specs for you guys. But I mean, I'm the guy that mostly drives mini excavators. I never sat in maybe like the biggest I sat is 15 ton. But this is probably a machine would be quite nice to try someday. The bucket is pretty big, so if I see it like that, that's like me in the bucket easy. So that's the Komatsu stand here on the inside. Now we can go to that place since no one is kicking us out, so I might as well just create content while no one is here. Here's the Komatsu, is like principal partner of Williams Racing. So you can see people are leaving, but not me. Thanks to Wacker Neuson, I had a few beers before heading to my hotel, which is another journey, like I don't know how long, 26 stops. But this is like a VIP pass, no one is here, so I'm all by myself at Bauma. Oh, this thing's actually just saw pretty cool. So this is for transportation. So this is where you drive in with your vans, trucks, and then you lift yourself with a bucket on one of those. And then this is how you transport yourself for the longer distances if you have a enormous excavator. Here we're at Bell. These things are just giant. Like, just for you to know, like Bauma is just, I mean, if you've never been to Bauma, you just have to come here. For me, it was the first time this year, and you can tell how big it is. And you know, you're just here, all by yourself. Probably gonna sleep here tonight, actually. Sleeping in Bauma. Okay, I'm just joking. I'm heading home. Don't tell anyone. So obviously it's much easier to create content when no one is around. You don't have to be shy. Let's check Volvo, the Swedish guys. So I believe this is an electric Volvo, how you call it in Swedish, lastbil, or the truck in English. So you can see who is sponsoring this car. Swedish Power. Some Volvo machines. See? And this place is just huge. Wherever you go, and you think like that was far, and then you have like just as much, or probably half as that, like more to go. But it's a giant. This thing's probably like for people like me, working on the back sides. And som Italia. Buongiorno. So, testing my Italian. Actually, maybe we get to Caterpillar, because they have the best stand. I showed you this morning how crowded that was. So, if I'm lucky, there's no one there now. And this is how you create content, right? This is how you do it. Just go. All day I was down like, I don't create enough content because, so many people just can't be asked. But now like this second energy just coming into the game. And but for me it was cool. Going by yourself is obviously not ideal. It's good to have someone. So I'm very thankful for Bearded Excavation, for Lloyd, for letting me join him and see how things are going. How you say it in British? Top bloke, Lloyd. You are top bloke, top guy. So Komatsu. Well, we need cat. We need cat. Cat is that way. I believe that's the newest launch of collaboration of Sverok with Volvo. Electric concrete pump. Look, that's long. Shout out to Sverok. I've been using it for quite a few times, soldering the concrete in Sweden. Always good. There's a lot of pumps here. But we need to find some Caterpillar. And I believe it's just around the corner. Yes, I'm right. A lot less dark, but that's probably what we want. We want some light. Okay. Not lucky. This time I've been kicked out. Caterpillar, no good. I mean, you have a good security, that's good. So Caterpillar, I'm not giving up. I'll try that tomorrow. We'll try that trick tomorrow, okay? Maybe we don't have to try tricks. Who knows? So... if you try hard enough, then you really get inside. So this is what a Caterpillar look like when there's no people here. Like all these machines. I mean, Caterpillar, I'm really sorry, but there was no one to stop me, and I thought, if there's no one, then I might as well do it. No one told me to. So, see the next generation grade ready. So, beautiful. much calmer than this morning. Some kids playing. So this is just like, if you think I'm 190 centimeters tall, 6'2", and I'm not even reaching the logo of Caterpillar. So it's a dozer. You have to excuse me because I'm not really knowing my models of Caterpillar. I'm not familiar with the brand so much. Of course, I see it a lot of in all the documentaries and stuff, mining gold documentaries, but myself, I'm not really familiar with machines, so I don't really know the models. So you have to judge it by yourself. So this is how big it is. We're gonna just ask this guy to film me while I'm there. Well, second. Excuse me, could you just hold it?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm just trying to show people how big that is. Isn't that huge? You're the best cameraman I had. I never had one. You're certainly the best. So, I mean, that's huge. And I'm 190, and my cameraman is even taller than me. So, yeah, thank you very much.
Okay.
So, someone gonna have a dinner today. Obviously, we're not invited, but we're probably gonna leave anytime now. But there's some stage. There's some event going on. So there's the newest dozer they have, and that's the oldest one, I believe. Maybe not the oldest one, but the age gap is huge. So, Caterpillar. Nice sense of a rhythm there. Rock the future. Some more machines. You call it in Swedish planering bulk. I have one. Doesn't look like that. It's more like a homemade, but it does the job. But by far, this is like the best setup on Bauma. After Wacker Neuson. After Wacker Neuson. The music there. Even if you don't want to clap, even if you don't want to dance, you still do because the rhythm, you know? Like I was thinking today, the day wasn't the best, but now it's just getting better. It's not the day anymore, but it just gets better. So if you can see, that's how small people are comparing to that dozer. And that is huge. I'd love to play football with that, but I don't think I will have the speed I need. So if you think this is the guy, and that's me, I'm just a tiny boy, tiny little boy. Oh, you want to see? They mounted a TV inside the bucket. Look at that. That's the TV I want. So the big guys there. And the dreamers here. You know, you have to dream big. So no. There's a serious guy. Hello. Yeah. Wasn't very serious. It was a nice guy. But I don't know. How long shall I stay here? Till they probably kick me out. because there was a guy to say, try your luck. I mean, they were from Caterpillar, they encouraged me. But I'm not doing anything bad, just to remind you. More cats, it's just full of cats, look. So what's going on there? And there's not much more to see here, so probably be heading, but let's check the size of those wheels. So that's the wheel, and that's me. The wheel taller than me, and I'm not the shortest guy. Like, that could be my shelter for tonight. Shall I sleep here? We'll see how soon I'll be detected. But obviously we're not hiding. We're just here, out and open. But yeah, that's a perfect slide. There's some food on the go. Anyway, I'm supposed to be home either way. It's just a long way home. So thank you. Thank you, Caterpillar, for making me do this. Great stuff. Music is putting me to sleep. And it was a long day. But it's time to go. Of course, the party started and we're not invited, so we're not gonna stay. So we're not taking anything. No food, no drinks, so we're just going home. I mean, no one here at Bauma. It's completely empty. So I'm just heading home. But it's absolutely huge, so if you want to have a perspective how big it is. Like, today I was thinking I knew the way, and I just got lost. It's just so big. And everything from rock drilling, from GPS system, all sorts of survey equipment, all the small bits and bobs, you know, everything is just presented here. Hydraulic hammers, you name it. I think if you want to find something, you find it in Bauma. And if you don't find it here, then I believe people think it's not worth it. So we go that way, unless we find something over there. But yeah, some Myanmar excavator with Sokomek. Hope I pronounced it correctly. Some attachments, some screening buckets. I think this is for, I don't think if it's exactly for screening, but maybe it's for concrete. Yeah, but yeah, you know which way to go best, but we go walk, we're not in a rush. Because the traffic is full of people anyway, so you might as well just take your time, because if you just go straight out, then you're going to be stuck in traffic forever. Ditch Witch was actually the good stand to check. So yeah, I mean, I think like at that time, I mean, I see people just walking around and there's things just like lying. I hope people don't take and steal things, because it's just stupid. But for me it's nice, I could just film in peace. No one telling me to shut up, including myself, because I think, you're not good enough. But Now we just walk home. Some more stuff. Looks like Honda, but it's Hendrickson. It's either gin or that thing over there, or it's a guitar player. I mean, it's just never ending. So things are going to sleep now. And we're heading home. We're heading home. B3. So another place is A, B, C. So like all this big giant holes named by letter. So A, B, C for sure. I'm not sure if there's more, but they all big by themselves, and then I think it's 9 or 6 of them. And so just so much stuff to see. Definitely if you come in for one day, if you don't have particular reason, a particular thing you want to see, then it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. Some more beers here. I think it's also maybe somehow divided by countries also. But also by the groups of products. So here you have some scaffolding, the concrete templates or whatever you call it, prints, stamps. So here's just the, I guess, last orders. And yeah, we just have to somehow get out. I think that place is shut, so I'll have to go that way, I believe. So Bauma is empty, and it's all by myself. Finding the way out is also a challenge on its own. Luckily the doors are open. And yeah, what we have here, Hosh, almost like Bosch, but Hosh. That's interesting. Hosh, Hosh, Hosh. Some mixer.
Auf geht's, Burm! SPÖ!
Loads of people enjoying themselves, and I have to find my way home. Today, one of the lines on the tube or the metro didn't work, so you have to find a replacement bus, not a replacement bus, but you have to take another route. But tomorrow is the last day of Bauma. For me, not for Bauma itself, but for me it is. And hopefully I'll still have some energy to create more content tomorrow. A1 and 2, let's go there. I don't think we find anything there in B. So, if you want to watch something in peace, you could stay a little bit longer on the day. I believe in a weekday, it's even more quieter. And at the daytime, all of them tables full of people drinking beer, and it's like how far you can see there. Crazy. So you have machines, loads of beer, tasty food. Bauma, you made it. Night to night. You all worked hard today. So rest till tomorrow, and then just another push, and then the biggest event of the year is over. Those things I love, because I dig pools and sometimes I have to fill the pool on the other side and I can no longer reach it. So I use a transportation band. And Brock, I'm too broke to buy you, can't afford you. Even you, the small little guy. I think we have to go that way. Well, that way is actually, might work also. I'm not sure, I think, yeah, that was the way we took yesterday. So that was the way we took yesterday with the guys, with Lloyd, Liam and Cal. And that's how I remember it. So now I just have to, before I had to take just a metro, after 2 stops take another metro, do the change, and then for 20 something stops just go to my hotel, and then just only 1.5 kilometers to walk till my hotel. But today I think I have to take a bus first and then take the metro and perhaps take another metro after that. I think it will take me 2 hours. Those things are interesting. So I'm always fascinated with the concrete slab, not a slab, I don't know what it's called, but we call it platta på mark, eller betongplatta. And when the first time I ordered one of this when I was building a house, it was like that. It was a little bit scruffy. Not a little bit, it was a lot of scruffy. And I've been told that this is how it should be. Until I saw another house that had it completely flat and very polished like a baby bum. And then I realized that's the way to go, and the way things been done to me was really bad. And then I opened a world of concrete to myself and all those tools to make the job perfect. And I bought one of these. I don't know what it's called in English, but it vibrates and it helps you to level the surface almost perfect. So I have bought the motor, but I haven't got this aluminium part, slab or whatever it's called. And I have quite a few, we call them helicopters. Och glättare på svenska. And there's a fräs, or to cut those seams in the concrete. I believe that. And another, yeah, loads of things. Whew. For me, who likes to split rock, I mean, I don't like, note it, let me tell you, I don't like to split rock, but sometimes I have to, but I absolutely don't like it. It's tough. But I've seen in some countries they actually just cut it. And oh, Husqvarna, you're from Sweden, eller hur? So you specialize in those things. Epiroc, some Swedish stuff here. And yeah, some Swedish expensive things. Like, not being Swedish, but living in Sweden, I feel like Swedish people somehow manage to do great things. Like its population is not that big, but so many geniuses, like in absolutely different areas. We take like football, you have Zlatan, you have Zlatan. And then obviously you have another guy, I forgot, he played in England. I'm very sorry. And being a professional goalkeeper in the past doesn't help me, because I should know that stuff, but I don't. But if you take music, sports, films, Bergman, Zara Larsson, ABBA, and all the rest, and then you take heavy equipment, construction, so many more, IKEA, things just being produced at massive scale in such a small country. And if you think it's like surrounded by water, there's so much rock, how you make it? They still made it. So hats off. So Munich is going to sleep. There's a beautiful sunset. Yesterday we took a metro from there, but I'll have to take a bus from here somewhere, I believe. And yeah, Novotel is probably doing great during the Bauma days, because hotels in Munich at the time of Bauma cost like fortune. And if you have B&B, you probably live in your dreams. And yesterday we went to Five Guys there, and my card went through terminal. It got approved, I paid, but the screen didn't say like it was approved or paid. So I had a bit of a drama in the Five Guys because they thought I stole their food. But they were nice enough to give me the food because they thought we're bigger than that thief. However, then I got the notification that the money got taken from my account, so I actually paid for it. So who is the thief now? But this is the Bauma afterwards. That's the main entry, at least from this side. I don't know if that's official main entry, but it is. Anyway, I'm heading to the bus, and yeah, see you tomorrow. So day 2 at Bauma is officially over. I have one more day tomorrow and I'm flying at night. Today is my personal best, probably 35 kilometers on my clock walk today, and I still have like 1.5 kilometers left to get to my hotel, but it's pretty straightforward here. I have a full moon, and there I have to walk. So it's been a long day. So I think if at Bauma there wouldn't be no beer and German food, probably people would lose so much weight. It would be better than gym. So you don't think I'm lying. Here it is. I actually got an award from my Apple Watch, because that's my personal best record on walking. Plus I have a counterweight, at least 10 kgs behind me. And it's good I left my big camera at the hotel today, so I was pretty lightweight. But yeah, you ask me, Ivor, this seems to be very sketchy, the way you stay in, but at least it's not there. There is completely dark, but it's quite a nice area here. They will start some villas on the left, and the day was productive as usual. Try to do my best with what I have, and yeah, day was good. Now it's time to have some rest. It's like slightly past 10. Took me some time to get here. I also had to pop into the store because here I haven't seen any stores. Maybe one, but it's definitely closed now. So yeah, time to get some rest, and I'll see you tomorrow. No, I'm not there yet, so I still have to pass this dodgy passage. I'm scared. You guys stay with me, so at least I'm not alone here. Scary. No, I'm joking. Check this graffiti out. Don't worry. Be happy. My face looks a bit yellow. Yeah. Here I am. I stay over there in that house. And it's a hotel. But Yeah, proper countryside. Anyway, this time is good night for sure. See you tomorrow.